afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
And welcome to Mari Mari Cultural Village. My name is Tom, so I'll be your in-house guide for today. Alright, so inside the village, we are going to visit the houses that belongs to the native. Alright, so 5 major ethnic group in Sabah. Alright, so 5 of them. So the first house will be Dusun. Alright, so at point number 3. So this is the house of Dusun. So we're going to enter the house of the Dusun later on, and then after that we will proceed to the Rungus tribe house, okay, which is at the point number 4. So it seems to be a long house, so we are going to enter the long house later. All right, and then the third one will be Lundayeh at point number 5. Which one? This one. All right, so Lundayeh, they got the warrior here. It means that they are one of the headhunters tribe. All right, so we are going to visit the headhunters tribe village as well. And then after that, we proceed to the Bajau house. So point number 6. So for the Bajau, they are similar to the Malay people. Alright, so they are 100% Muslim in Sabah. Alright, so they got the similarity to the Muslim people and also the Malay people. Alright, so that is the Bajau tribe. And then the last one will be Murut, which is at the point number 7. So their house will be also a long house. Alright, and then they also got the warrior there. Alright, so means that they are also one of the headhunters tribe back then. Okay, so means that we have 2 of the tribe which are the headhunters tribe. Alright, so the Lundayeh and also the Murut tribe. Alright, so at the last house, which is the one that belongs to the Murut tribe, we are going to have the welcoming ceremony, which means in that particular welcoming ceremony, we need one person among you all to become the leader. So we need a volunteer leader now. Whoa, that's good. Your name? Just introduce yourself.
Oh, hi, I'm Anna. I'm here since on Borneo 5 days, 6. In Malay since 2 weeks. And we want to travel Malaysia and Borneo. And the big highlight, I eat chicken feet.
All right, that's good. Okay, everyone, Anna, give it up to Anna. All right, so Anna, thank you so much for the introductions about yourself. All right, so Anna, you become the leader of this group. Means that you are going to meet up with the chief later on.
Okay.
All right, and then just get ready with the question given by the chief. All right, so the chief is going to ask you a few questions, and you need to answer all the questions correctly.
Okay.
Are you ready for that?
Yeah, I can.
Hopefully, yeah.
Can make some notes.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry about the question. It will be very easy.
Okay.
All right. So the question will be very easy. All right. So just get ready for that. All right. So once we finish with the Murut, we'll proceed to the performance hall for the cultural dance show. We are going to see the cultural dance show later, and then you're going to experience the way how they dance, how they play the musical instrument, and many more. All right. And then after that, we'll proceed to the dining hall for your high tea later on. Alright, so this will be the last one. Okay? Every houses will have the activities for you all to experience with, such as like you are going to try the traditional drink of the tribe, you are going to try the traditional food of the tribe, and also at the last house, they got this kind of platform, which is the game that they used to play in those days. Alright, so you're going to try the games as well. Alright, so that will be later. Alright? Okay, so 3 simple rules inside the village that you all need to bear in mind. So number 1, no smoking, no vaping. Number 2, no littering. So the third one, no plucking or picking any kinds of plants or flower inside the village. All right, so I will always use the word Mari Mari. It's our tagline here. It means come, come. So every time you hear me say the word Mari Mari, just come and follow me. Don't follow other guides, don't follow other groups. You need to make sure that you follow me all the time. Okay, so until we reach the, don't be too, oh no, what's going to happen to me? Don't worry about that, okay?
Yeah,
so there will be nobody who's going to chop your head there. Right? So, yeah, I can assure that. All right, I can assure that. All right. So before we start, we will just gather here. So come, let's gather here and take one group. We need to take one group photo first. This side here. So take one group photo. Okay, we're about to cross the bridge. This is a hanging bridge, so it's a bit bouncy and swingy. So please just don't jump. Right? Just walk slowly.
Oh. শব্দ শুনতেই ভালো লাগছে, পানির শব্দ। ও মাইয়া মানুষ লিডার হইছে, ভয় লাগতাছে।
Basically, I can see from your face.
Yeah? We had this discussion today. People here in Southeast Asia are able to recognize one from the other.
Right, everyone, come, let's gather here. Okay, everyone, welcome to your first house. All right, so this is the first house of your tour, belongs to the Dusun tribe. All right, so the first house is the one that belongs to the Dusun tribe. So the Dusun tribe is actually not one, but they are the largest ethnic group in Sabah. Alright, so the Dusun tribe is the largest ethnic group in Sabah. Why we consider them as the most largest group in Sabah? Because they consist 40% of the population in Sabah. Alright, so in Sabah we have around 4.8 million people. Alright, so the Dusun consists 40%, means that we have around 1.6 million people, something like that. Alright, so and then for Dusun tribe, they all can be divided into 78 sub-ethnic. 78. Alright, so which is so big. Alright, so we have 78 differences of dialect, and also culture will be different. Each of the native will have their own culture as well. Right? So not only the language, but of course some of them. Alright, so some of the sub-ethnic of Dusun is actually also the one that practice headhunting activities in those days. Right? Not some, but half of them from the 78 sub-ethnic. Why they need to go and hunt for the heads of human? Because of two reasons. But before that, what they do in those days, okay? In the olden days, the Dusun is actually the one that do farming. So they are the farmers actually. They do what? They do the rice farming. So basically when they do the rice farming, of course they will need to do it once a year. Alright, so normally they will just do it once a year. Means that every time when they do the rice farming, of course they will need to make it in a big scale, so that the whole food, I mean the paddy, will be enough for 1 year for the whole family, for the whole year. Alright, so means that they will need a place for them to put all the paddy as their food supplies for the whole year. So they got this one here. So just look at this one. They got this hut which is called tangkop. So they call this tangkop. So the meaning of tangkop is the rice storage. So this is basically not only the rice storage, but of course the food storage as well. So they will put all the paddy, the rice, the food supplies, everything inside this tangkop. Alright? And actually the tangkop wouldn't be just like this. So basically the whole tangkop will be fully covered, not just like this. So why we didn't cover this one? Because we just need you all to see what is inside the tangkop. It's what you can see in the middle there. So come closer here so that you can see it clearly. Alright, so in the middle there, they got the round shape of things like that. So that one is actually the place where they will put all the paddy that has been separate from the straw. Alright, so everything will be put inside there as for their food supplies for the whole year. And then the rest is actually the place where they will put all the jars that contain the fermented rice wine, contain the food that has been made into pickles, okay, like their fish, their meat, their fruits, their vegetables, everything will be made into pickles, and then everything will be put inside the jar as well. So all of the food will be inserted into the tangkop, and as I said, the whole food inside the tangkop will be enough for 1 year for the whole family. All right. So once they put everything inside, they will cover everything, just to prevent from being disturbed by the animals and also from the rain. And then, all right. So about the hat hunting activities, why they need to go and hunt for the hats? Okay. When they go for the hats hunting, of course it will be random. Means that the hat could be the one that belongs to the neighbors. Could be the one that belongs to the other native, which is very far from their place. All right. So why they need to hunt for the hats? Because for the first reason they need to hunt for the hats as for the offering to the gods of paddy. All right. So before they start doing the rice farming, they need to go and hunt the hats, and then the hats will be the offering to the gods of paddy. By doing so, they believe that they will have a good harvesting. So that's why they need to offer the hats to the gods of paddy. All right. So the second reason, if they caught anybody stealing their food inside this tangkop, if you steal their food inside the tangkop, as punishment, they will chop the head of the person. And then, if you look up there, what is that? They put the head up there. All right. So inside the tangkop. So that would be the sign of warning, so that nobody else will dare to disturb their food inside the tangkop. That is the thing that will happen to the person who steal their food in those days. Yeah. Nowadays no more. All right. Okay. All right. So we are done over here. Come. Let's move inside the house now. Mari mari. Okay. Come inside. Come everyone. Mari mari. Let's move inside the house now. Okay everyone. Welcome to my house. Come, mari mari. Why did I say welcome to my house? Because I myself also Dusun. I'm also Dusun. Right. Right. So I'm part of the Dusun tribe. Okay, so everyone, so this is actually the house. So this is how it looks with their house. Alright, so that's what you can see. 80% from the house is made from bamboo. Right, so 80% from bamboo, and then 20% from this type of wood, which is called the Borneo iron wood. Right, so this is a very hard type of wood, which is very expensive nowadays. If you manage to build your house with this kind of wood nowadays, you are the most rich man. Sorry. This is the one that we call as kayu berlian. Kayu berlian. English, sorry. The parents and also for baby, and then they also have the room for the grandparents. Okay, so the grandparents could be from the one that from the side of the husband or the wife, and then they also have another room which is specially made for the daughter. All right, so for the daughter, they will need to sleep at the upper room. All right, so the upper room. One thing about the upper room here, so the heights will be 10 feet and above, not just like this. This is only 7. Right, so it will be 10 feet and above. And then one more thing about this one, at night the father will remove it, so that you won't go out at night. All right, so you won't get the permission to go out at night. Yeah, especially for the ladies. Yeah. All right, so of course it's for safety. All right, so everyone come. Let's come closer to this side here. We are going to try the wine here. All right, so this is what we call as the fermented rice wine. So everyone, so this is actually one of the traditional drink of Dusun, which is the one that we call as the fermented rice wine, or the one that we call as tapai lihing. Alright, so we call it tapai lihing in Dusun. So basically the whole thing is made from the rice. So this is the white rice, the normal white rice. Okay, so from this one, we need to make the yeast first. So this is the yeast, everyone, not donuts, yeah? This is not donuts, but this is the yeast. So this is the yeast. So the yeast is actually made from the rice, okay? So the rice first, then we need to soak them into the water, let it rest overnight to make it soften. All right, so once it gets softened, so this rice, this one, they will take it, put into the pounder, and then they will pound them. So they will need to pound the rice, and then together with it, they will add the sugar to get sweet taste, of course. And then they will add with this juice here. So this is actually tobacco. Alright, so tobacco, the inside of the cigarette, you know, the tobacco, only the juice, not the tobacco, but only the juice. So the juice could give the spicy taste and also bitter. Alright, so they will add the juice into the pound rice, pound them together like that, and then this one they will mold them into a small donut, place them under the sun to be dry. So once it dry, they will take this, put into the pounder, pound them until it turns into powder. So this powder they will add into the half-cooked rice, mix them well, transfer everything into the jar, cover the lid with the yam leaf, and then keep them into the pangkok. Alright, so at the food storage there. So they will just keep it for how long? Minimum is 2 weeks, no maximum. No maximum. The longer it is, the higher percentage of alcohol they could get. So everyone, we got a sample over here for you all to try. You can try this. This one might contain around 5 to 6% of alcohol. Right, so you can try this. Right? Try this, everyone. Oh, sorry. Come, everyone.
I'm fasting. You guys can take.
All right, try it. Cheers. Cheers. All right. One more thing. How we say cheers in Dusun? We always say Aramaiti. Aramaiti. That's what we say. Aramaiti. Oh my. In those days, but this one is actually one of the daily drink. Alright, so especially for the men's, okay, for the men's, they will just take it in a small sip before they go for hunting and also farming. Yeah, it could give them energy, extra energy. Right? So everyone, come, let's move to the kitchen area. Mari mari. Alright, you should try it. This one here is a kind of healthy food for you all because we don't mix oil, we don't mix the rice. It's only the ingredients.
Is it good? Really?
Ada biji.
Thank you.
Ada biji kan? Mari.
小鱼的部分我们往你的左手边一下啊。
来，小雨的，靠这边，小雨的腿，靠这边一下。
No, I'm fasting. Thank you.
Alright, so everyone, so once you're done with the food, okay, now to that side there, the scoop, actually you can just put it there.
What tastes like the potato inside of this?
Sorry?
There's something like a potato.
Just let me know. We've already mixed it with a bit of water.
Rungus, fourth biggest tribe in Sabah.
Why? She's wearing the native attire. Okay, so everyone, welcome to the second house, alright? So this is the second house which belongs to the Rungus tribe. Alright, so this one is the one that belongs to the Rungus tribe. We are going to enter the house of the Rungus, which is the long house, okay? But before that, let's talk about the Rungus tribe. So the Rungus tribe is actually the fourth largest ethnic group in Sabah. They all can be found in the northern part of Sabah, alright? And in the olden days, the Rungus people are very good in collecting honey. They will always go deep into the jungle just for them to search for the hives of this kind of bee here. Come. This one. So basically this is the bee. It's a stingless type of bee, very small species of bee, and it's called Trigona. The scientific name is Trigona, but in our local dialect we call them kelulut. Alright, so we call them kelulut. Alright, but in Sabah we call them tantadan as well. Alright, so we also call them tantadan. Alright, so this is a very small type of bee and it's a stingless bee. Alright, so don't have to worry because it won't sting. Okay, so of course in those days that we need to go and hunt for the hives of the bee in order for them to collect the honey. But nowadays everything will be made with the bamboo. Alright, so they will cut the bamboo like this, they will just make a small hole. Go here, and you just put the honey here. Honey will be inside.
You still collect honey from those trees?
Even until now. But as I said, nowadays to make it more commercial, they make everything from bamboo. So they just make the bamboo like this, they hang them, and then they just put the hole, just put the honey here to attract the bee to make the hive. So that's how they cultivate to make a long line in the middle like this, all right? And then after that, they will take the husk of the bamboo. So this one is actually the skin of the young bamboo. This one, the young bamboo, they will scrap all the skin of the young bamboo, and then they will need to dry this first. So once it dried enough, they will put this one, they will just place this one underneath the bamboo like that. And then they will take another piece of bamboo stick, this one. They will sharpen the edge, and then this one, they will rub on the surface of the bamboo. But before that, they will need to make a new line to get a good friction. Like what you can see here, they got a few lines here. So every lines here represent one fire actually. Alright, so like I said, before they start a new fire, they will just make a new line, and then they will just rub the stick on the surface to get a friction. So from the friction, it will fall down the amber, and then from the amber, they will just take out the husk, and then they will just need to blow it gently until it turns into fire. Okay, so everyone, so my friend over here is going to show you how they start the fire by using the bamboo.
Tom,
Yeah.
setengah jam.
Setengah jam.
Setengah jam?
Half an hour. Is it okay?
No, just kidding. It's hard work.
There you go. You got the amber already. There you go. The fire, everyone. Okay, so basically that's how they start a fire in those days. But this one is actually not the task for the men, right? So for the fire making is actually the task for the ladies. Alright, so
They cannot get married, isn't it?
yeah. Wow, you know, huh? Alright, so for the ladies, they cannot get married if they don't know how to start a fire in those days. Yeah, because they are the one who need to cook for the families. And then but the men will always need to go out and find food for the families. So that's why the ladies must know how to start a fire before they can get married. Or else their family will go starving.
For the men, it's a CIA training.
Yep.
Survival.
Survival. A very fast movement. Something like this. Okay. Something like that. Okay. So yeah. All right. So and then this one we have the tagung or gong. The sound will be more to bass sound. So everything made from iron. All right. So it will be made from iron or copper. All right. So yeah, when we talk about the musical instrument in Sabah, basically all the native in Sabah use the same kind of instrument actually. Right, so we all use the same kind of instrument, The only difference is the way how they play it. Alright, so of course every native will have their own melody, and also they will have their own style of playing the musical instrument. And together with the rhythm, together with the melody, of course they will dance together with it. Of course every native also have their own style of dancing. Alright, so all of that you're going to see those later at the performance hall. Alright? Okay? Okay, talking about iron. Iron in Sabah, we have started using iron in Borneo actually since 13th century. Yeah, 13th centuries. It's quite a long time already.
এটা হচ্ছে এই ট্রাইবের হাউস ভিতরে।
You can try the sweet corn over here. So this is the sweet corn. All of you can try. It's a sweet corn. Sorry for you.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay.
Can we stand?
Yeah, you can stem. Yeah, you can get the stem here. Right, so once you finish the corn, you can just put it here. And then left over the corn, yeah? If you haven't stamped at the Dusun,
স্ট্যাম্প মারি। কোথায় আসলাম? রুঙ্গুস হাউসে। ডান। এবার কই নিয়ে যায় দেখি, এবার মনে হয় ওয়ারিয়ার ট্রাইবে যাব। ও সরি।
no, it's black and purple. Black and purple. The Rajat look, we call it Rajat look. Okay, everyone, mari mari.
The warrior tribe.
Yeah. This is the headhunter tribe.
Yes.
That house. Hunters, which is called the Lundayeh tribe. Alright, so the Lundayeh is also called as Lunbawang people. Alright, so why they got two different names here? Alright, so Lundayeh and Lunbawang actually the same. They are actually the same people. The only difference is the place where they stay. Alright, so the Lundayeh is the people that you can find in Sabah, and Lunbawang in Sarawak. Alright, so that's the only difference between Lundayeh and Lunbawang. And the meaning of the tribe name, which is the Lundayeh and Lunbawang, it means that Lun means the people, the tribe people, and Daye or Bawang means the river. So they are the people who live near the river. Right? So they will always build the house very next to the river, very near the river. Right? And of course they are very good in fishing, and they are also the hunters, and they are also the one that do the rice farming as well. Right? But mostly they will do the hill rice farming. Right? So the hill rice farming. Okay, so first thing first, I just want to ask you, what is inside the jar here? Why they got the jar on the tree like this?
Inside his head.
Head. Anybody else? What is inside the jar? What they use the jar for?
Something to eat or drink?
Something to eat or maybe their drink or food, yeah? Alright. Okay, never mind. Let me just tell you. Alright, so basically for the Lundayeh tribe, this is how they bury people. It's for coffin. Place for the dead body. Okay. Alright, okay. Alright, so why they use the jar for coffin? Basically two reasons. Number one, they believe that the jar itself is the house for the soul. Number two, they believe that the jar itself is the mother's womb. Alright, so how we embark as human, it should be a way of how we depart. Alright, so when we born in the shape of baby. Alright, so when the person dies, they will go and mold the body into a shape of baby as well. right? Once they mold the body into a shape of baby, they will compress the body and then will tie everything with the clothes. And then once they compress everything, so they will take the jar, they will insert the whole thing inside there. But if you look at the lid of the jar, very small. You cannot fit everything. So of course in those days, the lid of the jar will be bigger, not this one. Alright, so this is the modern one. In those days, the lid of the jar will be big. If you go and search, you can see that the lid will be big, not just like this. This is too small. This is only sample, alright? Okay, so of course they can just insert the whole thing inside the jar, and then once they insert the whole thing inside the jar, alright, so they will just cover the lid and then they will hang them like this. So first, of course, they will need to let the corpse inside there to be dried. So how? They will just need to make a small hole underneath the jar, just to let all the blood and the fluids of the remains to be come out from the jar, just to make it dry first. So they will just leave it there for 1 or 2 years. So once it's dried enough, they will just take down the jar, and then they will need to take all the bones out from the jar. They will need to ship all the bones out from the jar and then ship them into a new jar. But first they will need to just clean everything, just wash everything in the sense of respecting the soul, and then after that they will just ship and then hang them back on the same tree like this. Right, so that's the process of how they deal with the dead body in those days. Yep. Yeah. Just let the blood and the fluids of the remains to be come out from the jar. Is that so that they can just put a pot of, just like a pot down there, just to catch all the blood and the fluids. Become the one that they use for blackmaking purpose. Yep. Okay, come. Let's go to the second point.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, everyone, we got something here. This is the second point of the Lundayeh. Alright. So what is this? What can you see here?
I think I have a
Yeah.
head.
Yeah, it's for the heads.
Yeah.
But what can you see here? What figure we got here? What is this? It's a kind of animal.
Oh yeah.
What kind of animal is this?
Crocodile?
Crocodile, yes. So this is a crocodile monument, everyone. Right, so that's the head, this is the body, and that's the tail. Right, so this is actually the monument of the crocodile monument. So this one is the one that they call as Ulung Buaya. The Lundayeh people call this place as Ulung Buaya. So Ulung Buaya is actually a place for them to do the ritual. Alright, so the ritual for all the heads they chop off. Alright, so basically when the warrior came back from the head hunting activities, alright, so basically they will just brought back with them the heads, of course, okay? Alright, so all the heads they will simply put on top of this monument here, and then all the people will come and gather around this monument. Then once they all gather here, they got the wine, they will just drink the wine, and then they will do the celebration here to celebrate the victory of the warrior. Right, so once they finish with the celebrations, of course the high priestess or the shaman will come and do the ritual with all the hats. Right, so she is the one who will do the ritual with all the hats, and then once they finish with all the ritual, they will take the hats and then they will need to boil them.
How much hens they are hunting for 1 year?
We never count. Yeah, we wouldn't know actually. Right, we wouldn't know. Yeah, not only. Yeah, we wouldn't know.
And are they leaving?
Yeah,
the
but of
hut?
course when they go for head hunting, of course, it's only for purpose. Yeah, they wouldn't go for the head hunting activities if it's not for a purpose. Only for a purpose. Yeah. Okay. So once they, like I said, once they finish with all the rituals, they will take the heads and then they will need to boil them in order to soften the heads. Okay, actually. So that's why they need to boil them, so that they can easily unskin everything. They will need to unskin the heads, and then they will only take the skull. So the skull is actually the one that they will hang inside the house. Okay, I will show you later inside the house. Come, mari, have a seat. Bicycle. Okay, everyone have a seat, yeah? Let's have a seat. Okay, we got our warrior here. But don't worry, he won't chop your head. Alright, have a seat, have a seat. Okay, so everyone, so actually this is a place where you're going to see how they make their vest. So that kind of vest here. Do this one. But this one is the modern one because it got the clothes inside there. So basically it's just the fabric itself, this one. So this is the fabric that they, how they make the vest, of course, from this type of fabric. Right, so this fabric here is actually the one that made from the tree bark. So it's from the species of the jackfruit tree. Right, so from the species of jackfruit tree, which is called timbagan tree. And this fabric here is called talun. In Lundayeh language, they call this talun. Right, so this is what they call talun, the fabric. The name of the fabric is called talun. Okay, so this one is made from the tree bark. So that type of tree bark actually, the jackfruit tree. Okay, so first of course they will need to go and peel the bark. They will just put them like this. So this is actually the process. Okay, so once they put everything like this, they will pour some water on the surface of the bark, and then they will take the wooden stick to pound on the surface. Right, so once they pound everything just to make everything soft, and then they will take the bamboo scraper to scrap all the unwanted skin of the bark. Right, so they're finished with this process. They will take the bark, soak them into the river, wash them a few times, and then they will just place them under the sun to be dried. So once it's dried, this is what they will get.
বাঁশ দিয়ে বানানো
Timbagan tree, nang
কাঁঠালের গাছ দিয়ে এরা হচ্ছে শিল বানায়
Okay, so everyone, so why they need to use this fabric? Alright, so why do they use this kind of fabric to make their vest? So that's the reason why they need to use this one actually. So this one is actually the one that would avoid themselves from the poison of the darts, okay? The blow darts. This one. Alright, so this is the blow darts. The blow darts for the blowpipe, that one. Alright, so this is the blow darts for the blowpipe. So we got the blowpipe here actually. Alright, so blowpipe is one of the weapons that need to be with the warrior when they go for the head hunting activities. Alright, so this is the blowpipe. They can simply just insert the darts in the middle and then they will just blow. Alright, so basically they will put the poison over here. So this is actually the poison. So the poison here is actually the one that is from a type of tree which is called the ipo tree. The latex of the ipo tree. So the poison that they use in those days is the latex, yeah, the racun. Alright, so the latex of the ipo tree. Alright, so this type of poison here, if it hits you without wearing this one, hits you less than 5 minutes, you will get paralyzed. So once you got paralyzed, that's the time where the warrior will take the parang, will take the sword and chop your head. So once they chop your head, they will just take your head, run away. The body will survive. They will never do anything with the body. They will just leave it like that.
leave the body
Right? They will only take your head. And then all the heads that they chop off will be the head that belongs to the alive person, not the dead person. Right? That's why they just make you paralyzed first. While still blinking your eyes, they just go and chop your head. Because you couldn't do anything. That's why you couldn't fight with the warrior. So they just make you paralyzed and then chop your head, take your head, run away. The body, they just leave it like that. Right? So that's what happened to the person. Okay, so that's why they need to wear this one. This fabric here is the one that would absorb the poison actually. Alright, so after everything get absorbed by the fabric, it will still heat your skin, but nothing will happen to you. You're still going to feel the pain actually, but you won't get the poison into your skin because everything has been absorbed by the fabric. Okay, that's the reason why they need to use this one. Okay, any question?
Is that the property of the Nangka tree to absorb the toilet?
Sorry.
Is it particularly just because the Nangka tree bark that can absorb toilet?
Yes, actually not. I'll shoot the guy.
হ্যাঁ হচ্ছে শ্যুট করবে ওই যে ওইখানে যাবে ও ও
Alright, now for a group, this is your first house. The two houses belong to the Lundayeh tribe. Lundayeh are the fifth biggest tribe in Sabah, and they are more live the
ইয়ার স্নাইপার ইয়ে
Two ducks inside.
So you also can speak their language? No.
Yes, I've learned in school, but not so good.
All right.
Yes, I can.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Okay, everyone, just have a seat first. All right. So this one is the house of the Lundayeh, but this house is actually the one that belongs to the warrior. So the warrior is the one that will have this kind of house. So basically, the warrior will stay together with the family. All right. And the warrior will have this kind of house, just stay together with the family. But the common people will stay in the long house. All right. So that's for the common people.
There one warrior or there are more than one?
In one family, only have one warrior. Basically, the eldest son. Right? So the eldest son is the warrior of the family. So they got few rooms inside this house actually. So they got room for the parents, they got room for the daughter. So this is how to go up the room. Right? So this is how they go up there to the daughter's room. Right? So very small. Okay, and then for the warrior, we will always stay here. So this is the room for the warrior. So the warrior will always stay here just to look after the family. And then right here, this side here is a place for the men to sleep at night. Okay? Alright, so for the weapons that used by the warrior when they go for the head hunting activities, these are the two weapons that used by the warrior. Alright, so this one first. So this is what? This is the blowpipe. Alright, so the blowpipe is actually made from the iron wood. You got a hole in the middle, they basically insert the darts here and then they will just blow it. So one blow could reach up to 50 meters. This is very far. And this one also could be the spear to kill person. They would always tie the knife here, could be the spear. Right? So that also could be the one that kill person. And then once they make the person to be paralyzed, so once you got paralyzed, they will go and chop your head with this one. So this is the replica of the sword they use. This is called Parang Mandau. Parang means sword, Mandau is the name of the sword. Okay? So if you look at the design here, at this point here, alright, it's just look like the head of the crocodile, this side, right? Yeah. Look like the head of the crocodile. Just look like the crocodile.
But the real one is more sharp, or?
Yeah. Okay? And of course, the sword that belongs to the warrior contains the spell, which is the black magic. So the black magic spell. So if you look at this one, you got the hole right here. So there's a few holes is right here. So this one is actually the place where they will put the marble that contains the spell. Alright, so the marble is the one that could make the sword to become more stronger. So no need for them just cut your head twice or 3 times. Just once is enough. Just one smash. Stick everything.
So where they hold? This side? They hold like sword.
They will hold it
okay.
here. So this is from the deer horn. So the holder. Alright, so this is where they will chop people's head. Alright? Yep. This is the replica.
Can I see?
Yep. Be careful, yeah. But this is only replica, not the real one. Yeah? If it's the real one only belongs to one person. Only belongs to one warrior. once the warrior died, the parang also will go together with him. The sword also to go together with him.
How do they make the hole in the iron?
All right. So this one very interesting. Actually, they will just use the iron rod. They sharpen the iron rod, and then they will just hit the iron rod, and then they will just come from the opposite of the river to easily see the skull over here. Basically, they will have so many skulls at this area here, right? So it's to let the enemies from the opposite to see the skull over here. So this also would be the sign of warning to the enemies, so that they won't dare to disturb their family.
What about the smell? There must have been terrible.
The small kids, right? So the baby. So the mother will always need to carry the baby with this baby carrier here. So this is actually the baby carrier. So just imagine, this one is made from iron wood. It will be very quite heavy, because just imagine if the baby here and then the mother will need to carry them all the time with this one. It will be very troublesome. Yeah. You can try and carry it. Not that heavy, but it will be heavy
all the time. So
hốt trăng nữa.
it's made from iron, just to avoid the baby from being killed.
Con có baby nào đây mà thấy. Mà đi ngô một bộ ngàn. Đây từ từ cái này đây.
Quite heavy, yeah?
Gọi là
Mother need to carry the baby all the time with this one. Yeah.
It's sparkles.
So why do they head hunt?
Sorry?
Why do they head hunt?
Okay. 3 reasons actually. Alright, so why the people need to do the head hunting? Huh? 3 reasons. Number 1, to gain spiritual power. Alright, so that's why they need to go and hunt the heads. Number 2, for territorial expansion. Alright, so when they want to expand their territory, of course they will just go and kill everyone who are there. Alright, so just to conquer the place. Okay, so that's the second reason. The third reason is for dowry, to get married. Right, so hat is part of the dowry in those days.
oh no.
As the man, if you want to get married in those days, you cannot simply get married like that. You need to go and hunt the hats, and then once you got the hat, then you can get married. No hat,
No Mary.
no married for you. Right? That's the reason why they need to go and hunt.
Ladies' hair.
Not ladies' hat.
Like
Of
other
course, man's
tribe.
hat. Right?
So they only hunt for men. So I go?
Not saying that only
Okay.
men's hat.
Okay.
Like for example, if they everyone, so after this only the leader can do the talking, and then the rest of you need to be quiet. So the rest of you need to be quiet.
Okay.
Right? Your hand must always visible. But you still can hold your phone and video. You can
Okay.
take videos and photos here. Okay? They will shout at you, but don't shout at them back. Just give them a very good smile of yours. Alright? Get ready. Mari, mari.
Murut tribe.
Lass mich ja nicht anfangen.
Welcome to our village. Who are these people behind you? You as the leader, can you look after your people? Can you look after your people? Ready? Yeah. My name is Aki and I'm the son of the chief here. I hope that you all will enjoy your time here and learn about the tribe. Kansayan Matong means I welcome you all. Come, mari mari. Okay, everyone, let's give it up to our leader. He managed to answer all the questions given by the son of the chief. Alright, so now before we go up, we need Anna to bang the gong 3 times. Alright? So, yeah. 1, 2, 3, once again. Alright. Wow! Okay. Alright, everyone, come. Mari, let's go up. So we have the traditional way here, and also we have the easy way down here. Okay, we have the easy and also the traditional way. Come, mari.
Damat is the third largest fishing group in Sabah and connected to the district of
And also the banana here.
the enters.
It's all up to you whether you want to try it or not. You don't want to try it. Alright?
এই সব ভাঙ্গিয়া বেড়ে রয়েছে
Okay, you can try this one as well. Banana mixed with the shredded coconut. And we got the coffee here. So this is the one that called as the Tenom coffee. Alright, so this is the Tenom coffee. The famous coffee here.
Thank you.
Come. You want the coffee?
No, thank you.
Coffee? Yep, coffee. This is the Tenom coffee. Come.
Cappuccino?
No, not cappuccino. This is the black coffee. It's hot. Careful, yeah. The Tenom coffee. Sweet. Alright. Okay, so once you're done with the coffee, you can throw your cup here and then you all can just put it aside here. Right.
Ja.
Yeah. No, right here. You can sit right here.
Ist ja auch ein halben Kilo Zucker.
Some of you can sit up here.
Yeah?
Yeah. Move inside. House. Okay, so this is your last house of your tour. So we have come into the house of the Murut tribe. Alright, so this is the house of the Murut tribe. It's a long house as well. So the concept of the long house of the Murut tribe is actually the same like the Rungus tribe. Alright, so the concept of the long house is the same as the Rungus tribe house. Alright, so it's a long house. So of course, one long house for the whole community, the whole village, and one room for one family as well. So the same also, only the daughter and the parents will sleep at night inside the room, and the boys will need to sleep outside. Right? So
At which age they're starting sleeping outside?
after 12. Yeah. All right. And every room would have their own kitchen. Right. So it means that every family would need to cook their own food. Okay. So one of the best thing about the Rungus, not the Rungus, the Murut long house is that they got this kind of platform in the middle of the long house. Yeah. So not a place for them to wrestle, no, to fight, no. This is actually the trampoline, the traditional trampoline. It's bouncy. Okay. So this is a game for them to play. All right. So this one is actually the one that they built at first for the kids. So this is actually a playground for the kids to play inside the house. So actually they wouldn't let the children to play outside the house because the same like the Lundayeh, if they just simply let the children to play outside, they can simply get killed by the enemies. Okay, so that's why they built this one as a platform for the kids to play inside the house. Okay, to protect the kids. All right, and then this one not only for the kids, but this one is also for the warrior. So the warrior, once they came back from the head hunting activities, once they finished with all the ritual, hanging all the hats inside the house, right there. So that's the place where they will hang all the hats, right? So right on top of a place where they will play, they gather around. All right, so all of them will gather around this platform and then they will play this game. So this game for the warrior is actually a game for them to release all their tension, all their stress out there. All right, so this is a game for them to enjoy themselves. All right, so together with all the warrior. All right, so all of them will gather around this platform and then they will play this. But before that, let us get to know how they build everything. So this platform is actually made from natural kind of things, everything from the jungle. All right, so down there, the spring part is actually from a trunk of a tree which is called the saraman tree. It's a very flexible type of tree. All right, so elastic, flexible. So that's why they use that kind of trunk. All right, so which is the saraman tree. Okay, and then this one here, the platform itself, before they carve everything with the rattan, this one is actually the Borneo iron wood. All right, so it's a very hard type of wood. That's why they use it. And then they carve everything with the rattan so that you won't slip when you try to jump on the surface of this place here. All right, so how to play this game? Of course, one person will be the jumper, and then you will need another person to be the bouncer. So the bouncer, your responsibility is to bounce this place to give the momentum to the middle person to jump high. So actually the objective of jumping high from this platform is to catch prizes up there. So they got the prize hanger up there. So the prize hanger is the one that called Esking Kilat or Cinco Woton. Alright, so the prize up there would be the one that's sponsored by the people who stay inside the longhouse. Okay, so the prize up there would be something like buffalo, chicken, a bunch of cigarette, the traditional cigarette, and it would also be the hair that belongs to the single lady. All right, if you want to get married, if you want to get your boyfriend or your future husband, you can just cut your hair and then hang them there. If a warrior jump and catch your hair, you can get married with a person, with a warrior. But you can always reject the person if you don't want to.
All the best.
Okay, and then for the buffalo, it wouldn't be the whole buffalo.
Give it to her, she has a better eye for
Come,
that.
hands. Hey, come. Hey, Mari, for the men's. Alright? So, for the men's, you don't need to hold hands. Okay? Alright? So, you just need to. The same goes to you guys, so you just need to bounce the floor synchronously. Okay? Just bounce the floor. Okay? Start. Press the floor. Okay, everyone.
অনেক ভালো লেগেছে, অনেক এনজয় করেছি। ইনশাআল্লাহ দেখা হবে আবার। আর কালকে আমি চলে যাব